In this video, we'll find solutions to the radical equation negative 2x plus 7 equals the square root of 9x minus 9. To solve this equation, we need to get the x out from under the square root on the right-hand side. To do this, we want to square the square root, but that means we need to square both sides. Doing this, we get negative 2x plus 7 all squared equals the square root of 9x minus 9 all squared. To square the left-hand side, we need to distribute. Doing this, we get 4x squared plus negative 28x plus 49. Or in other words, 4x squared minus 28x plus 49. If you'd like to see the steps of this done out, click the link above the equation. The right-hand side is much easier, because if we square the square root of something, we just get what's inside. In particular, the square root of 9x minus 9 all squared is simply 9x minus 9. The benefit of squaring both sides is that now we have an equation with no square root involved. In particular, we have the equation 4x squared plus negative 28x plus 49 equals 9x minus 9. This is simply a quadratic equation, which we know how to solve. In particular, we'll want to get 0 on one side so that we can use the quadratic formula. To get 0 on one side, we'll subtract 9x minus 9 from both sides. This will give 4x squared plus negative 28x plus 49 minus 9x minus 9 equals 9x minus 9 minus 9x minus 9, giving us 0 on the right-hand side and 4x squared plus negative 37x plus 58 on the left-hand side. Now that we have 0 on one side of our quadratic equation, we can solve it using the quadratic formula. Doing this, we find the solutions x equals 2 and x equals 7.25. If you wish to see the steps of the quadratic formula done out, click the link to the left. Remember, now that we have solutions to our quadratic equation, we need to check to make sure that they're solutions to our original radical equation. Checking the possible solution x equals 2, on the left-hand side of our original equation, we have negative 2 times x, which is 2, plus 7, which gives us 3. On the right-hand side of our equation, we have the square root of 9 times x, which is 2 here, minus 9. This is the square root of 18 minus 9, which is the square root of 9, which is also 3. So we find that x equals 2 is a solution. Checking x equals 7.25, on the left-hand side, we have negative 2 times 7.25 plus 7, which is negative 14.5 plus 7, which is negative 7.5. On the right-hand side, we have the square root of 9 times 7.25 minus 9. Doing out the arithmetic, we get that this equals 7.5. Since the left-hand side is different from the right-hand side, we get that x equals 7.25 is not a solution.